MindSpace on Demand, a pop-up wellness lounge presented by Group 9, Zachary Bailey, Ariel Begay-Smith, Nicole Heath, Nicholas Morgan, Carmel Razor, and Michaela Romo.
When it comes to MindSpace, our users come to us at some of the most vulnerable moments. This is why moments of truth in our service experience are absolutely critical. The first moment is onboarding, first app impression. If a user opens our app and feels confused or frustrated by the setup, we risk losing them before they even get started. Next is the first live session. This is oftentimes the first time a user is reaching out for professional mental health support. If the session feels impersonal or disconnected, they're highly unlikely to return. We've optimized this by using smart matching to pair users with licensed professionals based on their goals and schedule. Finally, long-term engagement and crisis moments is shaped by whether users feel results. If they don't feel progress, they won't continue. That's why we've integrated features like mood tracking, guided wellness plans to help users see their own growth and stay motivated. Each of these moments, from sign up to crisis support to everyday wins, shapes the user's trust in MindSpace. By identifying and optimizing these key points, we ensure that users don't just try the app, they stay, grow, and feel better.
Let's take a look at some of the internal pain points or challenges our team might face and how we've planned to handle them. First, one big issue is counselor burnout. Just like our customers, our staff need mental space too. To help with this, we've built in time for regular check-ins, debriefs after tough sessions, and breaks so they're not running on empty. Next, we know scheduling can get messy, especially with limited space and high demand. To prevent stress, our booking system spreads appointments out evenly and lets staff avoid being overloaded or stuck with last-minute walk-ins. Another thing we thought about is how to avoid confusing or inconsistent sessions. To fix that, every team member goes through the same training so they know exactly how a session should flow, no matter which location a customer visits. Lastly, since we plan to set up multiple Mindspace lounges, we know that managing different locations can get complicated. That's why we're using a central online system for coordination and assigning on-site leads to keep things running smoothly day to day. So, overall, our goal is to make sure our team feels just as supported as our customers because when employees are taken care of, the whole experience gets better.
Now I want to walk you through some of the external pain points that can impact the MindSpace on-demand experience. These are challenges that originate outside of our direct control, but still affect how our services are delivered and perceived. Starting with insurance claim submissions, sometimes claims are rejected or there are delays in reimbursements, which can leave users with unexpected out-of-pocket costs. When this happens, our staff often needs to step in to troubleshoot or resubmit claims, creating extra work and slowing down the process for a client. Next, we have the unclear coverage verification. It's not always clear to users whether a service is covered by their insurance plan or EAP. This lack of clarity can reduce conversion rates and hurt our credibility. In some cases, even HR teams aren't fully sure how coverage works, which leads to misaligned messaging and confusion. Then we have the payment processing failures and other challenges as well. These include credit card declines, network timeouts, or issues with the payment plan when payments fail. It can take time to process refunds or reversals, and it's frustrating for users and creating trust issues overall. We also encounter communication delivery gaps. Sometimes users don't receive communication emails, reminders, or post session surveys. Messages can land in junk folders, be blocked by corporate firewalls, or just fail to send due to the email and the telecom provider limitations. Going into our mobile app limitations, those are another source of friction. The app may not function properly on certain devices or older operating systems. Updates may be delayed, which can prevent users from checking in, viewing session details, or receiving follow up care. Then that leads us to venue coordination, how that can also be tricky as well, because when we are setting up a pop up lounge at a hosting site, there can be delays due to the building access issues, scheduling conflicts, or even unexpected noise that we never planned for. Sometimes there's no private space available, or the space gets double booked, which disrupts the experience. And lastly, I want to touch on the gaps in real time system integration. Integrating with companies' HR software isn't always straightforward or simple. Customizing our onboarding or syncing systems can be delayed by third party platforms or limitations in their APIs, slowing down our ability to launch smoothly. Together, these pain points highlight how important it is for us to stay aligned and communicative because even when not the source of the issue is the problem, the impact still lands on us and our users.
In reviewing the MindSpace journey, we've identified 6 key opportunities to improve the user experience and increase adoption. First, we can boost trust and clarity with a pricing and insurance tool that shows exactly what users will pay and what is covered. Second, offering a free first session or loyalty perks lowers the barrier for new users and encourages trial. Third, addressing privacy concerns through a more discreet lounge design and messaging, it'll help reduce the stigma and increase comfort. Fourth, drop-in or express sessions can make it easier for busy employees to get quick support. Fifth, we can improve the app experience and even add live chat to help users in real time when they're feeling overwhelmed. And finally, post-session follow-ups with tools or resources reinforcing the value and support continued well-being. Together, these small changes can make a big impact on how people discover access and benefit from MindSpace. Thanks for being here.